Hello, this is Janice with Adelante Live. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to make this quick video as an instructional video on how to do your recap for any of your events. It could be for the demos, it can be for some of the liquor events we also have online recap for. We built a new mobile website that will be turning into an app very soon. But in the meantime, we wanted to get it up and out there and kind of work out the kinks before we upload it as an app to both the app stores for Google and iPhone, so iTunes. So just bear with us while we get this going. We're going to work out, we want to hear your feedback, kind of work the kinks out. But this was built specifically to fit in the phone, and it has a lot more function. We're hoping that the recaps will be easier because you guys will be taking your photos, usually from your phone, all that good stuff. So I want to dive right in. As you can see from the top, first thing, I am using Chrome. Okay, so it's really, really important that you download Google Chrome from Google Play Store if you're on Android, or from iTunes if you're on iPhone. The reason is every phone has like a native internet browser, and they all have different requirements. Safari, the Samsung one, and I know every phone has its own web browser that they've created. And the website just doesn't look right in all these. And also the way it prompts you to turn on your location services is different. What we found is that Google Chrome, it works perfectly in. So we're highly stressing that you go to Google Chrome and then go to agenda.adelantelive.com from that site, okay? So that's where I'm in. I'm in Chrome, I'm in Agenda. I already logged in using my talent email and my password that we use on the regular site. And as you can see on this front page, it also tells you at the top, if you're going to check in, you should put your location services on. Check-in is covered in a separate video. I'll make sure you guys get that link. It's also actually public on our YouTube page. So it's Adelante Live Inc. If you search us, you'll see that we do have a public video, and it's for the check-in process. And I go through this and how to turn your locations on. Also in Google Chrome, at least for Android, it will prompt you to turn it on. It'll ask if you'll give it permission. So just why we always want to make sure you use Google Chrome. As you can see, we have suggested events in your area. And so this is going to show up here based on the metros you have selected. So for that, you have to go and do that from your main website under settings. There's a gear icon and it says metros I'd like to work in. You can use the control button to select those, but this is what's going to show up. I have a few metros selected, like Tampa, Florida, and as you can see, it kind of just says on-off premise promotions. That's for liquor, beer, spirits, wine. So the good thing is we're kind of just giving you a quick snapshot. Are you even available on 9/6 from 5:30 to 8? Yeah, I am. Let me get more information about it. Then it's going to show you all the information. Take a look. I'm scrolling through this fast, but you should look at it. Do you meet the requirements? Cool. Okay, I'm interested. Then I'm going to go ahead and press apply, and then we'll get the application for this event. I'm going to go ahead and press apply so you guys can see what that looks like. And I don't have it on Wi-Fi. I'm just using regular data, so it's reloading at the top. You can see the bar. Give it a quick second. It says applied on 8/31/2018. From here, I can unapply if I'm no longer available. You won't be able to unapply if you've been booked, and that's the same for the website. So please be very careful. Only apply to events that you are really available for. So I'm not going to get too much more far into this, but this is kind of a snapshot of events here. We're really going to use the menu and use the recaps. So again, just to go back a second, what's going to show here might not be the full list of what's available. It's based on your locations. So be very careful about what metros you've selected. Don't select them all. It will cause this page to take like 30 seconds to load, and nobody wants that. So don't select every single market. We are working nationwide. It's probably clear that you're only working in one market, and from time to time maybe you travel, so you can search that way. Okay, so let's go to menu recaps. So I wanted to show you guys what a real demo recap would look like. So we're using the one from the 8/11 Maybelline event. Click that. Use your top bar to kind of see where you're at. Don't keep clicking it. Well, again, I'm not using Wi-Fi. as you guys won't be using it in the stores more than likely. So we're just kind of waiting for this to load. It's creeping. Okay, so that loaded. Actually, I clicked it outside, so it should load in about 5 seconds. Here is the Maybelline Brow recap. It's going to go through, show you date, the recap title. At the top, you have your position title. You have some jumps there where you can skip all this and jump to answers. Say you need to go back in afterwards after you've saved it, or you need to go back in and do your photos after you've done the recap. So those 2 jumps are good. They're just kind of like hop downs. Time, you want to check date, time, location. Make sure you're not booked for a different locations. You know, sometimes things get mixed up in the back end. So we don't want you to do the recap if that store does not match the store you worked at. Please alert your booking agent. So let's just start. I'm going to run through this pretty quickly just to put in some kind of fake data so you guys can see how it works. So let's say we had 15 starting inventory. At the end we had 5, and so the next question, inventory start minus inventory end is equals sales. I should put the equal sign there. So 15 minus 5 should be 10. Okay, so that's how many we sold. Are we experiencing any challenges? I'm gonna put yes. Actually, let me put no, because I have less than 10. I didn't have any. No, if it's yes, put yes. Please explain, you know, see how it's highlighted in red, and you can do that. Did you sell out of any products? No. Beauty guest traffic, I'm going to say it was moderately busy. Look how it pops up. Nice and big there. And again, that's on Chrome. I tried using this. I'm on Android. I tried using Samsung Internet, and it actually wasn't wrapping properly. So that's how I know, like, Chrome is the best. I've tried it on iPhone, and iPhone Safari does not work great either. I really, again, just going to harp on this. Use Chrome. Estimated number of demos we did, let's say 50. Obviously, use your right numbers. Guest overall reaction. I think they loved how to create a new look. Okay. Now, when we have these questions, we're going to be working on rebuilding this. When we have questions where you're allowed to pick multiple answers, write that in the feedback box. So use this to find the answers, A, B, C, and let's go back to the question real quick. Check all that apply. Okay, so I would do, let's just say for sake of argument, Also, you can also use your printout. I'm going to say A, B, D, E. And that's all you're going to do. Just select all of those, okay? That comes up anytime you have a multi-select answer. We're going to work on making this better, but for right now, that's kind of how you do it, just like you do it on the website. So, what kind of chart did they, I had a folding table, let's just say that. Was your kit missing? This is another one where you're going to write down the answers. I'm going to say my kit was only missing the trash bags, and I actually didn't get a button. So that's D and G. So I'm going to put D and G. You also saw that if nothing was missing, press none for H, okay? But actually leave this as please choose and write your answers here, unless it's none. Any supply damages? No. If it is, press yes, explain. The event start on time? Yes. Did a guest answer your question? No. Please share a highlight from the event. Please try to write very well. One, proper English, proper spelling. One customer said we changed her look with the eyebrow products. Okay. So it's going to wrap like that. You can scroll back. Let's go to the next thing. And you can go like that. So you have to get off the question and then kind of scroll over. Check for misspellings, okay? Please share a comment from a guest about the event. I am excited to start using this product. Okay. I can spell. There we go. Period. Please share where it's being stored for the night. So I'm just going to say with beauty department manager. Okay. Please share any additional feedback about the event. I'm just going to say customers were interested in coupons. So I know this is taking a little bit long. It's actually, I'm only going to do this for a couple minutes. It's important because this is how long it's going to have what you guys have. So the big thing is we're done. Let's go here and scroll through here. Customers interested in coupons. Okay, that looks good. Please share 10 photos. You don't put an answer for that. Very, very important. Save recap. Do not click anywhere else. Now, jump to answers. You can see your answers are there. You can change them. You don't have to, though. So let's go. Our next thing is to do our photos, right? So I'm going to create a separate video for the photos. So this one doesn't run too long and you guys can watch it separately. So thank you again so much. Your recap is now saved. You can actually log in. As long as you still have access to the link on your website, you can go in. If you want to do the photos from the website, you can. If you want to go and check your spelling or like change your answers, you can go back on the website as long as the link is still there. The link will also be removed from this page, from your page on the recaps, when we do review and kind of close out the job. So thank you again so much, and stay tuned for another video on how to upload your photos.